And now for our feature presentation.
I was walking on the street on a sunny day. Hubba, 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 hubba. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. My little dog Spot got hit by a car. Hubba, 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 hubba. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. I forgot all about it for a month and a half. Hubba, 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 hubba. I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. Hubba, 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 hubba. 'Cause I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey.
If you look at the history of California, they've been at the forefront of this. Back in 1850, a common law statute was installed in the territory of California, providing for the legalization of sodomy and setting the penalty at 5 years to life in prison. But the first Gay Pride March occurred in San Francisco in 1970, and then San Francisco legitimized homosexuality in 1972. In 1982, Laguna Beach, California, elected the first openly homosexual mayor in United States history. In 1999, California adopted a domestic partnership law. I believe it was one of the first in the nation to do that. In 2005, California state legislators became the first in the nation to pass the same-sex marriage law. It was vetoed by Governor Schwarzenegger at the time. In 2008, the California Supreme Court then struck down Prop 22 in regard to marriage cases, and Prop 8 also was struck down later on that year, I believe. In 2011, California became the first state to mandate homosexual indoctrination classes for K-8 students. And then in 2012, California became the first state to sign a ban on therapy that was attempting to convert homosexuals into non-homosexuals. And then in 2017, the California state schools implemented the homosexual indoctrination program that was advised by the California Assembly in 2011. So that occurred just last year, you remember. Yep. And that was the kickoff for the biggest fires California has ever seen in its history last year. And those fires continue in 2018. So God is burning down California in 2017 and 2018 after about 25 years of leading the pack to legitimize the sin of homosexuality in that state.
I feel sorry for you, but, you're from Germany and everything, and if that's where you're from, you're not, then, discount this part of the video. But I think I can prove that you're a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I also believe I can prove that you are a neo-Nazi and that you only like white people. You hate black people with a passion. You hate Jewish people, Latino people, and anyone who is not like you.
Come on now, laugh and be happy, and the world will laugh with you. When people see you smiling, they can't help smiling too. Say, Fun Brigaders, this is Sheriff John, and I just wanted to join with you and bring you the words of a new song. Tell you all in the Fun Brigade that, of course, the Fun Brigade's made up of boys and girls everywhere who like to have fun and happiness together and spread cheer. So remember, you keep smiling, will you? All right. Come on now, laugh and be happy, and the world will laugh with you. When people see you smiling, they can't help smiling too. When you look out the window to a dark and gloomy
whatever you want to call my show, I don't give a shit.
Break out a
Just don't be late for
smile,
breakfast, because I'll be here. Okay? I will try to be here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Folks, I will be wearing the cape because I will be casting a spell to stop the invasion. So I will be wearing the cape. I may do a video on it, I may not. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to get in the backyard, I'm going to put all my regalia on, and I will be casting a spell to stop this horde, which is mostly made up of communists, by the way, from coming into my country, okay? I served in the Cold War, I don't believe in communism, and I sure as fuck don't want it taking over my country. So
does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
And Fox News still has not played any of my YouTube videos.
You haven't been paying attention. Or you don't want to pay attention.
People's medical insurance away, James. They took people's medical insurance away. Do you understand this? No, there's no replacement. They took people's medical
replacement, really?
away.
Well, then how come they're trapping it right now as we speak?
Talk to Scott. Talk to Scott.
Well, it's not done yet. Hello, it's not done yet. You guys are wanting shit done in less than 100 fucking days, and it ain't even been done yet. How about we to get done? Goddamn thing. They're just now writing it. They're just now writing it. They haven't even voted on it yet.
We're not the ones that put out the 100-day promise. We didn't mandate that he put out a 100-day promise. He willfully
Why are you
gave us
doing
a
that?
100-day promise, and he did not live up to one of them. So since your boy did not live up to one of them, don't blame it on us saying it's our 100-day promise. He's the one that delivered
He
it.
can't do that. There's no physical human way that he can do 20 years of bullshit from Obama in 4 years. He can't do it.
In your head because you are passionate about this.
You're damn right
I'm not going to lower myself to your shouting game. You keep on text have a good day. Poncho Pete, thanks for throwing the link out there to join. Felix, good luck on banging your head against this oak tree. Have a good day, y'all.
I'm not banging my head against
Bye, political.
oak tree, man. I'm a
My
union.
God, give the man a fucking chance. Holy
No
shit.
one's giving him a chance. Do you understand that your country?
Yeah, I do understand.
Your
Yes,
country
I do
is not
fucking
run by the
understand.
president. The
I
president
understand that this country
doesn't
is under the control of 13 elite families, and we finally got somebody in there that's willing to fight against them. And you guys are in this room trash talking him.
give the orders to shoot. The president doesn't give you your fucking medical insurance while you got your fucking hands out.
Hello, you
Your
gotta...
unions,
you
your
gotta feel
people,
it
shut the
before you
fuck
can
up.
do anything.
Don't lie to me, you're a liar. liar. I'm calling you out as a liar right now, you spinning ball motherfucker.
I am not a spinning ball liar.
You're on a
You are a liar. I am not a spinning
You're on a ball.
No, I am not a baller. Quit lying. Quit lying.
I'm
Quit
calling
lying.
you out, Jimmy Von Helden. That's what I'm calling you out, you lying. Give me the bird all you want. You know you're a liar. You put your faith in some man. You put your faith in a man.
Yeah, well, just how do you propose we fight the elite?
Don't put your faith in the
How do you propose
creator.
we fight him?
Don't put your
No, you're the one saying
You
you
ain't got no guard. You know what?
So how do we fight the elite?
Fuck you, Van
How do we do it?
I'm
How
gonna
do
go
we do
out
it?
my guard. I'm gonna go give me
You're
some
much
beer.
goddamn smarter than everybody else, so give me the fucking answer. How do we fight against these elite bastards? How do we do it? Give me the fucking answer right now.
Well, your answer is
Give
by
me the answer.
your answer is by voting
you ain't got
another
one.
fucking
You don't
elite
have a
into the
fucking answer.
goddamn.
All you want to do
Oh
is
my
sit.
God.
You ain't got no answer.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass.
I've got Newt Gingrich.
Yeah, run up your ass where you want to. Fuck
It's
you
not
in
part
the
of these
butt.
bastards.
You Gingrich
It's
up
actually
your
somebody
fucking
different that
butthole.
can actually get in
Run
there
all
and
in
make
it.
real change.
Oh, you're a
You don't want change. You want the same old same old. You want the fucking Barry bullshit and the fucking Hillary bullshit. You don't want real change.
You're a
Want a
dumbass.
real change? You would support this man. Ain't
Got these illegal women pregnant out to here, coming across our border. As soon as they plant their foot on American soil, oh, it's an American. It's got rights. We gotta let it live. We gotta bring in the in-laws and bring in my husband and bring in my family. But if you get pregnant, it's a piece of tissue. It's a bottle of flesh. It's an embryo. It's a zygote. We need to go down to the abortion clinic and kill it. Have you thought about that? The illegals' baby is an American, and your baby is nothing but scrap made for the trash.
The following movie is rated R.
And did you know the Pope's hat kind of looks like a fish if you turn it to the side?
What do you think?
And Fox News still has not played any of my YouTube videos.
Alrighty, folks. In today's episode of Von Hilton Schools the Masses, we're going to discuss what a hate video is.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of the mind. You just crossed over into.
What?
The crazies, the extreme lunatic fringe of the Democrat Party is now in power again. You know those communists that I warned you about? Yeah, they're in power again. And so now, hue and cry of impeach him is going to be heard for the next 2 years. Good going, guys. Good going, guys. It's just wonderful, isn't it? Yes. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so I don't give a fuck whether you're an atheist, a theist, doesn't matter. Energy transfers from one object to another, and science will tell you that if you do some research. Okay, so we're talking about a real thing here. Alright, so when someone hangs out with people of ill repute, people who are evil, people who do horrible things, that negative energy transfers to them. It does. And unless they do a cleansing ritual or some kind of means to remove that negative energy, it will reside with them no matter what they do. Now, this individual kept trying to say that they were a neutral person. And that's all well and good, perhaps. But that doesn't belie the fact that energy gets transferred every time this person would go and post with these other people, hang out with these other people on the internet. You know, because somebody will say, well, it's on the internet. How's the energy? Oh, my God, the energy transfers even faster then, because the internet is a conduit. You understand? The internet's a conduit for energy. Energy transfers even faster via the internet. So yeah, when you are on the internet and you are in a conversation with people who are doing evil things, that energy transfers to you. And then if you make something with your hands, that energy then goes from you to that object. And this is why I had to remove certain artifacts out of my home. Because this individual, despite my talking to them, both privately and publicly, to stay away from said individuals, refused to do so. And so as a result, I had to take certain artifacts out of my home. Because I cannot have that kind of negative energy around my children, okay? I have children to protect. And I'm sorry, I don't give a damn whether you get mad at me or not. I'm going to protect my children no matter what. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a damn about whether you're mad or not. I'm going to protect my children. Now, this particular pagan got all mad and made a knot and burnt the knot, signifying the breaking of our friendship and all that. Well, you know what? Go right on ahead. That's fine. But just understand that even a moron can figure out that energy transfers from one object to another. If I take this cold soda and I put it on my hand, what happens to the cold? Oh yeah, the cold now has transferred onto my hand. Okay, even science says that energy will transfer, okay? But you would especially think that a pagan would know these things. But apparently not, because this pagan became extremely offended at me. How dare you accuse me? How dare you? You know, well, too fucking bad, I'm sorry. Energy transference is a real thing, even in science. You know, this can is cold, and when I put my hand on it, now my hand is cold. Wow, what a shock. Energy transference. Anyway, but I wanted to talk about this because, you know, it was just common sense to me. Of course, now, you know, I'm somebody that uses energy. I'm somebody that manipulates energy. And so for me, perhaps it was second nature, but, you know, I would think anybody would know that, even atheists. But perhaps not, because this person became very offended, very incensed. You know, so I'm sorry. Too bad, so sad. I have three children, 3 kids to protect, and I don't want negative energy around my kids, man. Sorry about your luck. I won't even let them watch my videos sometimes if I'm talking about the trolls and haters. Why? Because I don't want negative energy around my kids if I can help it. Not at least until they, you know, become
They're right by a phone. I know, because I go in those prayer rooms. I know what goes on. My husband goes in that room every weekday and prays over the chairs.
But you would especially think that a pagan would know these things. But apparently not, because this pagan became extremely offended at me. How dare you accuse me? How dare you? You know, well, too fucking bad. I'm sorry. Energy transference is a real thing, even in science. You know, this can is cold, and when I put my hand on it, now my hand is cold. Wow, what a shock. Energy transference. Anyway, but I wanted to talk about this because, you know, it was just common sense to me. Of course, now, you know, I'm somebody that uses energy. I'm somebody that manipulates energy. And so for me, perhaps it was second nature, but, you know, I would think anybody would know that, even atheists. But perhaps not, because this person became very offended, very incensed, you know. So, I'm sorry. Too bad, so sad. I have three kids to protect, and I don't want negative energy around my kids, man. Sorry about your luck. I won't even let them watch my videos sometimes if I'm talking about the trolls and haters. Why? Because I don't want negative energy around my kids if I can help it. Not at least until they, you know, become teenagers and can handle it, you know. But yeah, you know. So yes, energy transference, conveyance, manipulation. You know, energy is a real thing. Science says it's a real thing. Of course, we pagans knew it was a real thing a long time before science even came along. But nevertheless, you know, you would think that a pagan would know these things, and it's kind of sad that this individual could not use their brain and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm hanging around with this person's enemies, and that negative energy from those enemies is going to transfer to me and then transfer to whatever I make. You know, you would think that a pagan of all people would know that. But this individual became highly incensed and upset, you know, and made not one, but 2 rant videos about it. You know, when actually a little bit of thinking and a little bit of forethought should have went into their actions before they made these rant videos, right? Yeah. You know, like it or not, we are judged by the company we keep. Now, you can sit there and argue that it's not fair all day long. It's not fair that I'm hanging around with murderers and pedophiles and rapists. You know, well, I'm sorry, but if you're hanging around people like that, don't be surprised if you get judged for it. You know, keep in mind, folks, that the trolls and haters are accusing me of being a pedophile, a wife beater, a child molester, and an unfit father. Where are they getting these things? Well, it's called projection. Okay, they are projecting onto me what they themselves are guilty of. They themselves are an unfit father, and so they project it onto me. It's their way of lashing out. It's their way of release. So they're an unfit father. They've done horrible with their children, and so they're trying to put it onto me. They're trying to get rid of it. See, they're trying to get rid of it, and so they're trying to put it onto me and say that I'm an unfit father because they were an unfit father. Well, then I must be. See, and that's just not the case. But that's you know, that's how this works. You know, but what about the ones that are accusing me of being a pedophile? Uh-oh. Because if they're accusing me, if they're projecting and they're accusing me of being a pedophile, what are they? Oh, yeah, they're a pedophile, aren't they? And they're projecting that onto me, okay? Because they're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to get rid of that negative energy, and they're trying to, you know, transfer that negative energy from them to me, that action, those evil actions that they did onto me.
If you're in distress, discontent, despair, debt, hey, we know how to pray, and we have anointed prayer warriors who will pray with you. They just love to pray with you.
Remember me. If you remember me saying that, leave a comment right now down below. What?
My husband goes in that room every weekday and prays over the chairs. Well,
So yes, I have the trolls by the balls. They even made a hate video about that, saying Bob Helpman got us by the balls. Bob Helpman controlling us. Bob Helpman don't control us. Bullshit, motherfucker. As long as those hate videos are up, I've got you. I have you by the balls. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it except delete your hate videos. Because as long as your hate videos are up, there is no statute of limitations. I can come at you whenever the fuck I want. What? No.
I go in those prayer rooms. I know what goes on. My husband goes in that room every weekday and prays over the chairs. Well,
remember me saying that? How many of you remember me? Actually remember me. If you remember me saying that, leave a comment right now.
Who the fuck told you that this room was about debating? Who the fuck told you that that's what this room is about? This room ain't about debating anybody. This room is about me giving you information that I find interesting and that might benefit your life. This room is about giving you information that the normal media usually does not discuss. I'm not always right. Okay, please enlighten me. What wasn't I right about, Garage Walker? Since it's obvious now that you're one of my trolls, what is it that I'm wrong about? Please enlighten me. Go on, Garage Walker. Here's your chance to shine. Here's your chance, Garage Walker, to phone the great Von Help. There you go. Go ahead. Go for it.
What are you doing?
Not much. What are you doing?
Come on now,
clean clothes on.
You're fixing a what? You're breaking up. You're fixing a what?
When people see you smiling,
The shower.
help smiling too.
Yeah.
Say, Fundragators, this is Sheriff John.
I know it. It's horrible.
Join with you.
Yeah.
You've got
Bring you the words of a new song.
Out there in mothballs. I don't know.
Of course, the Fun
We have
Brigades
to
made
look.
up of boys and girls
Anyway, I
everywhere
don't
who like to
know.
have fun and happiness
I
together
think
and
I've
spread
got
cheer.
one or two
So
over
remember,
here.
you keep smiling, will you?
Just be sure you get a bath and deodorant and stuff on.
Of course, Mother. Of course.
Well, I just wanted to remind you.
I know.
Mean socks. You've been wearing them socks a month.
Yeah, I know.
Socks. They have
I know.
to be, but if not, I'll find some of your dads over here.
I know.
All right. Good night, buddy. The women are to watch the kids. And I'll tell you what. Big job.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
That's for sure. And I just you know if they get them babies back, there's not going to be no more sitting on that comes up. You're both going to get up and work and keep that place clean.
No. They take her for no bite, Jack. If they give our kids to shit, and we might in fact end up suing the government over this shit if they take our kids. Yes, Mother. Yeah, we'll watch and see.
Anyway,
Watch and see.
fixing to get in the shower and get dressed. So.
All right. Well, probably about 7:30, something like that.
Who said that?
Brittany.
Oh, well, they're not coming over there, are they?
At 7 or
7:30.
7:30. Right, 7 or 7:30.
They
Right.
won't leave before about 8 o'clock.
Right.
Well, anyway, you've got plenty of time to hunt you some clean socks.
Yeah, I know it.
And get yourself,
Right.
you can bring your dads. You dig them out, and if they're clean, wear them.
Yeah.
And if you don't have no shirts, you should have plenty of shirts and everything over there.
All right.
Gotta go, I gotta get the shower.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And be happy all the live long.
We've got prayer warriors there. They will pray with you. Do you need help with some attitude problems? Maybe I do have BO. You know you...
Cats is obviously in the room, and he called my house and woke my damn kids up. Now my kids are in there crying. Because of some 17-year-old fuckwad on the internet that needs to be in juvie. His ass needs to be in juvenile detention, not on the fucking internet. If he is... he looks 17 to me. He don't look like no fucking adult. He looks like 17 to me. Now, luckily for you, 360, my mother-in-law is up here from Alabama to take care of it. Because if she hadn't, I'd be in the car hunting your fucking ass down right now. And that's a fact. What? Because if she hadn't, I'd be in the car hunting your fucking ass down right now. And that's a fact. What? No. Right now. And that's a fact, Jack. You know why? Because my local law enforcement doesn't want to do jack shit about you. So I'm going to do jack shit about you. Okay? And the next time you fuck me, like you did this morning, I'll be in my car hunting your fucking ass down, boy. Got leads on where you live, fucker. Fucking Norway either. You're right here in the States, you fucking prick. You little skinny fuck. I got your ass, remember? I got your face when you accidentally showed yourself on Jay Stevio's blog show? Yeah, I got what you look like, fucker. And I will beat your ass. What? No. But yeah, I think I could have solved Canada's Somali terrorist problem. What?
You get that phone and get it now. Pick up your phone. You call us right
Starts
now.
tomorrow, dude. They're going to shut everything down and put a sound out across all of America, which will more than likely either A, turn you into a zombie, or B, kill your happy ass. Which will...
What? And did you know the Pope's hat kind of looks like a fish if you turn it to the side? Y'all remember that shit?
Well, see, now, look, listen.
Now you think I'm kidding about that, but you Google that shit. I'm not kidding. They actually want to kill everybody in America.
So Von Helm was right again, moron. The thing of it is that I was right once again. I'm tooting my own horn. You bet your ass I am, because I got a whole legion of fucking assholes out here on YouTube saying that I ain't never right about nothing. That's not confirmed yet. Duh. Look at this shit, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, now compare the two, folks. Compare the two. Okay, my wife is white, I'm not. Anyways, I'm out of here. What?
How many times have you heard the term Arctic Circle? Now I want you to be serious. I want you to think for a minute. How many times have you heard the term Arctic Circle? Because if you're like me and you got a little age on you, you probably heard it 1,000,000 times, if not more. Alright, well, why is that significant? Well, I'm going to show you. I'll get over here, and I'm going to get down. I'm going to get down my trusty globe. Alright, I'm going to get down my trusty globe. Everybody says, Arctic Circle, Arctic Circle, Arctic Circle. We've heard it all our lives, right? Or at least I have. You see any fucking snow on that bitch? Anywhere? See any snow or ice anywhere on there? Yeah, there isn't any. There isn't any. Not in this reality. All the ice and snow is down here.
That's because it's a fucking globe. That's it. Just a globe. Fucking moron.
Right? Yeah. Well, when you hear the term Arctic Circle, it's always referencing North Pole. But according to this reality, there's no ice at the North Pole. None. Not a drop. Greenland's got some. But there ain't no ice at the North Pole. It's all down here at the south. So, Arctic Circle. Heard it 1,000,000 times. Heard the term 1,000,000 times. Right? Over and over again. What if I showed you the Arctic Circle? How about that? What if I showed it to you? You're gonna shit. You're gonna absolutely shit. Because I know I did. I know I did. Because I went to the globe. I just showed you the globe. But ain't no ice at the North Pole. So you can't say it's the North Pole. And supposedly the South Pole is a continent, not an Arctic Circle. So you can't say it's the South Pole. So where does the term Arctic Circle come from? Well, I'm going to show you. You ready? Here it comes. I'm going to blast you. Boom. There's your Arctic Circle, motherfuckers. Right there. Boom. Done deal. There it is. Let me make it a little bigger. Let me make it a little bigger here. Grab a hold of the ring, make it a little bigger. There we go. There we go. There's your Arctic Circle, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's your Arctic Circle. Heard the term for years. Heard the term all my life. And it never dawned on me. Never dawned on me. Heard the term all my life. And yet it never dawned on me one time. Because, see, in my reality, on the arm of Sagittarius, you know, flat Earth don't exist. Flat Earth ain't real. Mandela effect ain't real. But in this reality, flat Earth and Mandela effect are very real. Very, very real. Deadly, even. Quite possible. Now, notice here, all these other land masses around our Arctic Circle. Concentric rings, okay? Concentric rings. And let me hop on the net here real quick. And because I want to show you something really interesting.
First of all, Vaughn, it's not the term the Arctic Circle. It is the fucking Arctic Circle. And you bring out these little maps and shit, you know, the flat Earth with these little circles on them and shit with floating fucking islands and some place where the tablets of Thor, whoever the fuck that, whatever the fuck that is, but it's so goddamn retarded.
As for the garb I'm wearing here, there's a reason I'm wearing it, because the trolls and haters were under the impression that my daughter's magical cape was mine. All right. And I basically trolled the trolls. And even one of their own said that I was trolling him. He said, no, don't fall for it, don't fall for it. He's trolling you, Yes, I was. Any moron could have seen that was for my daughter. It's too damn small. It was for my daughter. But, you know, keeping up appearances, I just let it ride, you know, to see what would happen. And sure enough, man, they bought it hook, line, and sinker. So, but no, this is my robe, obviously. Okay? Yeah, I'm not going to wear something that is like 10 sizes too small. I mean, come on.
First of all, Vaughn, everybody knows that cape that you had. You loved that cape. You thought you were going to be so fucking cool. You thought everybody was going to take you seriously, call you the Sorcerer Supreme, and go, wow, Vaughn must really know what the fuck he's talking about because he's wearing a cape. But it made you look stupid. And it had to be pointed out to you by fucking people. So then you got another cape, right? You probably had this other cape on, but it wasn't for your daughter. That cape bigger than your fucking daughter. Your little kids probably standing on each other's shoulders. It'd probably still be too big for them. So, well, maybe not quite, but no, that was your cape. But now you got yourself a plastic fucking raincoat, oversized wizard raincoat. It's got, crushed velvet, real crushed velvet on the inside. You're gonna, wow, you troll the trolls. You know, nobody thought nobody thought that you were trolling anybody because you weren't Vaughn. Everybody knew you loved that cape. You got embarrassed until your other cape came in, and now you claim it was your daughter's. Bullshit.
Well, guys, in what can only be described as bizarre, it turns out that the president of Facebook may not be what he appears to be. Now, I know I can hear some people now already. Uh-oh, here goes Von Hilton. He's going way out there into the outer limits. Well, yeah, I am. So, without further ado,
this is
get into
new information that you may or may not be privy to in regards to Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook. But instead of me telling you, I'm going to let the person who actually did research on this tell you herself. And then I will comment afterwards. So let me mute myself here and we'll give a listen to what she has to say, shall we?
And so their lives are empty.
Things that make you go, Things that make you go, things that make you go, things that make you go,
Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Awesome. Awesome stuff. This is awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff right here.
It was her exact words. She did the research. So it makes you wonder. You know, I mean, we hear the story, the Queen of England is down in her basement turning into a reptile. You know, and people laugh at that. You know, you laugh at that, because, that's not what it really means, But then again, then you get information like this, which was thoroughly researched by somebody who found out from direct people that she talked to, hey, Zuckerberg is hiring people, paying people billions of dollars to teach him how to act like a human. Not how to act like etiquette and protocol, because, everybody needs to learn that. No. And from my understanding, Zuckerberg isn't from some slum somewhere anyway. No. As far as we know, Zuckerberg was from a moderate to affluent family, wasn't he? But anyways, once again, information has been literally dropped into my lap, and so here I am discussing it. And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. And then what happens when good old Von finds the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and begins reading them? Oh, Thoth mentions the reptilians and the Greys by name. And the Emerald Tablets of Thoth predate even ancient Sumeria by 500,000 years, according to some. So, who or what is Mark Zuckerberg? That's a good question. It's a very good question. And it bears a little bit of scrutiny, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, if we really do have these reptilian creatures who have somehow come back up from underneath the ground and are starting to roam around and influence people and mess with humanity a little bit, well, that's something that needs to be addressed, then, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It needs to be addressed. Any threat to humanity needs to be addressed.
If there's one person that needs to be fucking investigated for fucking shit, it's Von Hilton. The man's got 3 fucking kids. He thinks the reptilians and the Greys are out there. He thinks Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking reptilian because he's rich and might come from a semi-affluent family and might be socially awkward, so he has to learn how to, and the fucking, Jesus Christ, the fucking source he used was this fucking newspaper thing, and then this voice of some lady going, "Oh, we have to treat." Never tells you who this lady is. Never tells you where her fucking contacts are. Never tells you who she fucking talked to. Never even tells you who the fuck she is or where he got that little bit of fucking information tape. Well, oh my God, Vaughn's got his fucking... Vaughn's, well, we all know he's got his connections. Connections and fucking shit. God, he's getting fucking nuttier all the time. And he's got fucking kids. I don't hear they're doing too well these days, but what the fuck? With a father like Vaughn, man, you can't expect much.
So, now more than ever, I need your financial support, folks, and I will keep cranking out good stuff. You know, I need your support. The links are down below. For one-time gifts, leave it at PayPal, and for monthly gifts, you can leave those at Patreon. And I really, really do need your support in order to continue. I'm not bullshitting there. You say, well, Vaughn, you know, money's tight right now. Dude, I know. That's why I'm asking. Because I know money's tight, you know. That's exactly why I'm asking. I got to keep the lights on, too, you know. And I've got some help coming, but that help is still a month or more away. So I'm going to need your help right now. A couple $100 sure would be a big help for me right now. So, anyways, I don't mean to sound like I'm e-begging, because that's what the haters are. Oh, he's e-begging again. Well, I wouldn't be on here if I didn't need it, okay? I wouldn't be asking if I didn't sincerely need your help. You know, I've got to keep the lights on, got to pay the bills, got to keep my internet going, that sort of thing. So, until my financial wherewithal arrives, which, like I said, isn't for another month or so, I'm going to need your help. I really am. So any gift of any amount is fine. Of course, I want to remind you that if you give $1, the fees are over $1, so you basically won't be giving me anything. You'll basically be giving me a negative number. So you might want to make it at least $5. That way, at least I get something out of it. That's what the trolls and haters will do. They'll nitpick, all right? Nitpicking, I guess, is okay if that's what you want to do, but the simple truth of the matter is that I've been consistently wrong about 90% of the time, 90 to 95% of the time. I don't get all the facts right. That's true. But the core of what I say is almost always true. And like I said, about 90%, 95%, somewhere around there. Which so then it should come as no surprise, then, that World War II era Nazi planes are falling out of the sky over Los Angeles. Oh, I can hear the trolls now. Von Helden has finally lost it. Have we finally driven Von Helden insane? Not exactly. Let's get into it.
And Fox News still has not played any of my YouTube videos.
Alright, folks. True to my word. There it is. Nazi planes falling out of the sky over Los Angeles. And according to the article, this is not the first Nazi plane to fall. There was one that fell back in 2017. So what the hell is going on? Well, the information on the story is very sketchy as to who the pilot is. You know, is he a cosplay type person? Is he a World War II historian? Is he an actual Nazi? Could this have been CERN sucking a World War II aircraft right out of the damn sky into our reality by mistake? Well, the possibility is there. Remember my Earth Prime video? Yeah, so the possibility's there. There's an infinite number of multiverses. Okay, an infinite number of possibilities. And who's to say that CERN didn't grab a hold of this plane and literally suck it into our reality? It's entirely possible, according to the multiverse and string theory. Now, for those of you that don't know what string theory is an actual scientific thesis concerning the multiverse. And science was perfectly happy talking about the multiverse and string theory until string theory actually proved the existence of a deity. And now, you know, all of science is, oh, that string theory shit's bullshit. You know, when just prior to that, oh, string theory is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Well, as soon as it, you know, gave the possibility for God, well, we got to dump that shit in the fucking trash heap. So that's exactly what science did.
My life is ruined. My wife's life is ruined. My children's lives are ruined.
I know, Bob.
You've destroyed everything that cares anything about me and anything that I care about. Why? Why in the fuck did you do this to me for? What evil did I do to you to deserve for you to destroy my marriage and my family? What in the fuck did I do to you assholes? to disturb, to destroy.
Eastern Standard Time. Folks, I will be wearing the cape because I will be casting a spell to stop the invasion. So I will be wearing a cape. I may do a video on it, I may not. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to get in the backyard, I'm going to put all my regalia on, and I will be casting a spell to stop this horde, which is mostly made up of communists, by the way.